And welcome back to another sunrise over the swamp, or should I say sunrise over what's left of the swamp. Been doing some more flooding, and including trimming this area back here. And I'm thinking the area over here with the desert, while I do eventually want to flood the whole 300 by 300 square area, the desert does not have a slime spawning problem on the surface. So I'm thinking I could just go ahead and torch up the desert and this area over here and this taiga biome over there, that the parts of it that do not show up as being swampland, I can just go ahead and torch those areas up, because the swampland is the only place I'm going to have to worry about slime spawns on the surface. And so I've also been giving a lot of thought to this thing, and my original idea, where I'd be putting the water down here in the middle on the side, or actually in the corners I think it was, or in the middle on the side there, and push them here to go down that pit there, that is not going to work. What I figured out is that if I put water here, right there, and I also had to raise this up because being down there it was too much of a drop, that they wouldn't walk off of it. But if I put water in this spot here and in the corresponding location on the other side, then that will create water streams going both ways, and they will meet up right there, leading stuff into a hole right there. And so I went ahead and dug 2 more holes and expanded the room down below, and I think that'll do the trick. And then for these spots right here, probably like either put a sign or a trap door up against the wall here, so that they'll see it as a solid block and walk off anyway, even though there's no water there. So let me go ahead and clear some of this crap out of my inventory here. Looks like I need another dirt chest. Alright, sandstone up here, gravel and flint, cobble, and I'll worry about the dirt later. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and make some trapdoors. I know I have signs, but what the heck. So if I pop a trapdoor there, like that, and another one here, that should do the trick. So let's go ahead here and get up here. I'm going to pull these torches out of here. And then get rid of my little dirt bridges. Ah, that's right, fall off of it. Alright, get rid of that, and that, and put that there. Grab some water. some water here. That should do that. And just for a quick look, flows that way and this way, and leading anybody in it down there to the pits. Now, this place down below, I expanded the room down here. And I put steps in because I got tired of that jump up and down thing. Okay, there's the original opening in there, and I'm just gonna throw a torch up there and plug it. I'll put some stone in there later. And here's our two drop pits. That one there and this one over here. And I figure what I can do is, I don't know, I'm not sure if they'll die if they land on hoppers or not, but that might be an idea. Try that, put a chest, for the time being at least, put a double chest over here and here, and like so, and then a hopper here and another hopper here, and go ahead and fill that in, or something like that. Basically build it up so that anything that the critter drops will land on the hopper. And that would steer it into chests, and from there I can work on developing a way to take the stuff out of the chests and send it to some kind of a sorting system. For the moment, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to park a little bit here and wait for sunset, which is just coming up, and I'm going to see if we get any spawns in there. And I think I should probably go ahead and pull some of the torches in the area closest, so that they don't light up the spawning pad. And yeah, I know that makes a hostile spawn possibility, but we'll deal. Alright, that should be enough of that, and I'll have to stand back here. And I'm going to wait for sunset because I'm not quite ready to go ahead and put the roof on that thing. I should, I suppose. A roof of half slabs. And eventually I will. But for right now, I'm going to chill out here and see if we get any spawns. Alright. Sunset is happening. The entity count is slowly going up. So there are critters spawning, and yeah, there's a lot of work that I have to do underground yet. I just spent another couple of hours working on it today, and there's a lot down there. And we're not seeing any spawns right away. Let's get a little bit of a high view here. Was one entity, but I think it was a squid. Yeah. a lot more lighting up down below and a lot more flooding up here on the surface. So I think I need to get a lot more of this desert area lit up. I mean, I'm eventually going to flood it all, but if I go ahead and light it up, then that will cut down on surface spawns. And we have a creeper over there. So if I'm going to leave that area dark, then I need to at least put down half slabs to prevent spawns. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some daylight, and then I'm going to slab that area around the spawner. As soon as I figure out where my slabs are. I don't know what it is with things not clicking easily, but they don't. So I'm going to take a few minutes, kill the creeper, and get the rest of this area slabbed out. Alright, we have another test going on here. I've half slabbed the area around it, and the nearest light source to it is at least 16 blocks away, which means that the light level on the platform will be 0 as soon as the sun finishes setting. And so any spawns in that area at all are going to have to be on that platform. So I'm going to hang out here and see if we get any of them. And I'll just kind of speed the video up and see what happens. That's interesting. We have a creeper and a spider spawning on there, and as I understand it, the area occupied by that platform is the exact dimensions of the roof of the witch hut, and as I've understood it, only witches can spawn in that space. So I don't know what's going on with that. In either case, I'll wait out the rest of the night. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's get down off of here. here in this swampland. Is any of this not swampland? No, it's all swampland. Okay, well, seems like they may have changed the spawning rules, which is no fun. Well, maybe I should just go ahead and make with the half slabbing of the roof. Put in that half slab roof. So I'm going to do that and see if that makes any kind of a difference. Wait a minute. For light purposes, half slabs are transparent, aren't they? I'll need a layer of solid blocks and then slabs on top. Okay, got plenty of dirt. Do that and I'll be back. Alright, I've got the solid block ceiling with half slabs on top of it there, and I'm going to wait out another night to see what, if anything, spawns there. And I'll just cut back in if anything happens. Okay, I'm about a quarter of the way through the night, and we have one spawn up there, a slime. And I really seriously was under the understanding that the only mob that spawns in a witch hut area is the witches, not slimes or creepers or spiders or anything like that. So I'm really kind of seriously wondering what the heck is going on here with this. I've checked change logs and whatnot, and I've seen no mention of any changes to witch spawning. So I'm at a little bit of a loss to explain this. Meanwhile, I'm going to chill for the remainder of the night and see if anything else happens that should. Unlike the spider that just spawned in there. Well, after a little bit of waiting, we do have a witch that just spawned and has gone into the water. So witches are spawning there. And the question is, why are these other things spawning there? As I understand it, they're not supposed to. Back to the waiting. Well, this is definitely getting to be interesting. There are now 2 spiders on the platform and 2 creepers. Well, there was 2. One of them just jumped off and fell into the water and went down. But still, stuff spawning in there that shouldn't. Alright. I was looking at this, and there was one thing that occurred to me. And that is the glass on this second level is wrong. Like the first level, it should be on the same level as, well, it should be there. And it's not. So I'm going to tear all this glass out and put it down a block. I can't really imagine why that would make a whole lot of difference, but it might. So try that, find out if that's enough of a difference. We'll see what happens. And here I am, about 2 hours and 5 or 6 stacks of torches later. I've gotten a large chunk of this area lit up, and I'm going to figure that's going to help at least a little bit. And so now I'm going to down to a level where I can see what's going on in there and spend another night watching to see what spawns. Alright, things do appear to be a little better. There are 3 witches down there right now. One walking off the edge, apparently trying to swim against the current. One either jumped off or despawned, I can't tell. And as far as my distance from here, I am exactly 25 blocks away from the edge of the platform, which puts the other edge within 32 blocks, so they shouldn't be despawning quite that easily, and they are going to be free to move. So what I'm going to have to do is 2 things. I'm going to spend another couple of hours finishing that dark area there and get this area all lit up, and then at least another 3 or 4 hours working the caves underground. Okay, we have a third one going into the drop pit. And I'm going to run down and see what I get from all that. Maybe I need a better way down. Well, let's see. Gunpowder, glowstone, spider eyes, bottles, and an arrow from a skeleton that spawned up there. Okay. Well, that's something. The thing is working. It is spawning witches. It is also spawning other things, which I didn't think it was supposed to do. So I'm going to work on the lighting out there, lighting down below, and I'm also going to expand this half slab roof out to 16 blocks away from the platform edge to ensure that it's always at level 0 light throughout.